Well, it's May 6th. It's kind of an overcast morning, but it's still pretty nice out. As you can hear, this bird is right on top of us, and he's absolutely fired up. This is the same bird we were on the other morning. We were on the property next to us. Got permission on this one, and we watched this bird right where we're sitting basically the other morning. He looped around, followed this fence, and came around on us in that other field around this pond. We're hoping he's just gonna pitch right into this field. We got the Jake decoy and the hen out there. He's absolutely fired up, as you can tell, so hopefully it's a quick morning. You're rolling on him. Just like that, boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
That worked exactly like we wanted to. You got all that?
Man, that stuff gets me going, dude.
Well, it was a long time coming for Ben and I on this bird. Been hunting all season. Had a couple good opportunities at birds and just couldn't make it happen. But we came into this spot on Wednesday. There's actually some public back behind the camera here. We just came in blind, never been to this piece, and sure enough struck this bird up right at first light. Made our way all the way back to where he was at, and he was actually just on the other side on some private. He was gobbling really good that morning, and we had him working really well. He wanted to come. There was just a fence with some mesh on the bottom side of it that he just couldn't pass to get to us, so we ended up after the morning hunt going over and getting permission from the farmer, and he was nice enough to let us come out here and hunt this bird. We came in here, roosted that night and then last night as well, and sure enough he was roosting in the same spot, and we figured he's just going to be pitching on this field. Slipped up this hill this morning and set the decoys up about 20 yards, and sure enough he did exactly what we wanted him to. Pitched right in. Looked at the decoys for a minute, didn't really know what to do, and then finally just made the decision to come on in, and the rest is history on this bird. So it's actually my first tom ever. I've only shot a Jake before, and what's even cooler is this is actually a triple bearded bird. But either way, he's just beautiful. He's got beautiful colors in his feathers, and couldn't be more happy with him. So Ben and I are going to keep hunting him. I got an archery tag still, and there's a bird actually gobbling his head off still this morning. He's just to the north of us on the same property we can hunt. So we're gonna stay after him here in Iowa.
It's starting to get pretty good daylight now. Last couple times I've been here, there's been birds out on this little bridge on this point gobbling, but they're not this morning. There's one for sure, maybe two different birds gobbling right back to where me and David set up at the first time we came to the farm. Birds been roosting right there in the same exact spot all year long on that side. So Good thing is this cattle pasture is all this short grass. Everything else out front is tall, but it wraps right up around the hillside where that bird's gobbling at. So I'm going to guess he's going to fly down, probably come out to the field where it's just been raining all night and all day yesterday. I think he's about level.
No, he's above us.
Thank you. Yeah. Let's get right to the other side of that down tree right there. See all that thick stuff? Just kind of go up beside his. What do you think? David says he needs an interview. An interview is we walked up a hill through the thickest crap ever. Made tons of noise. Back there. Finally got up here and hit this road. Walked around to this bird who's been gobbling his head off all morning.
Thought about going past him.
Thought about going past him, but we can't even get past him. Because he's still on the still on the limb, on the roost, in his bed, whatever you want to call it. He will not fly down. And these other 3 gobblers out here past us are gobbling their heads off.
And but they have moved. So we're not so sure they're not still in the tree.
No. Maybe it's maybe they partied too hard last night. There he is. 100 yards in the tree.
That was him.
Was him?
Yeah.
Is he nervous?
A little bit, not too bad. He went to the left.
He's behind that
Back. He was like angling back towards the left, like staying in the field.
He go behind that island.
Yeah. He went behind that little tree. Andy, don't move. There's a bunch of turkeys.
Down. Big old long beard. Oh, he's full strut, dude. He's coming. That's crazy.
Are you serious?
I swear he's coming. Is there any way we can scoot over to the left and get sit down?
And yeah, the other ones went back to feeding.
We thought we heard one. When we were standing there, Dave was like, "Is that turkey?" I was like, "Yeah." And I didn't know if it was or not. It sounded like one. And we step out here and there they are.
Which we heard, we were watching that one out there at like 400 yards. That's the one we were coming after.
Hey, while they're feeding, let's try to get back to the left right here. And then we'll try to get under the gate and get on their side of the field.
There wasn't much footage, but golly.
Oh my God, what do you do?
I don't know what we just did.
I mean, that's
Heck, we walked out in front of the gate. We're literally standing there looking at them, and we're like, "Oh crap!" I mean, God. Well, I will say this: that right there was probably one of the more exciting hunts we've had all year. Just the action was quick, and I mean, literally, I still don't understand. Even having that decoy, me and David were standing up side by side right here on the other side of the gate. I mean, like literally side by side. And he said, "Don't move, there's turkeys." And we looked, and there's a whole pile. There's this bird and 3 jakes right here to our left. Like he said, one of them got nervous, took off running, so we just hit our knees right here and held that decoy up. And I started calling a little bit, and they calmed down. This one started strutting, and then he gobbled. So we knew that he was at least calm enough to possibly come in. But we really didn't know what else to do besides get under the gate and try to get here in the field with them. And I'm tagged out in Kentucky. That's my number 2 bird for Kentucky. Pretty sucker.
Absolutely.
I messed up on my hoot owl, but he still gobbled at it. It's still pretty dark out here, but I got my brother-in-law Brent with me this morning. He's the only one hunting this morning that's got a tag left from Tennessee. We got birds gobbling, so we're about to go after them.
Got Andy behind the camera. Got a gobbling turkey, as you can probably hear right up here on top of the hill. It's about fly down. We just did a fly down cackle. He double gobbled at Andy. We'll play it out and see what he does. He's a little higher than us, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I think Andy can do it. Yeah, I hope. Wait. Kill it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Booyah. Dude, I mean right in your lap. Plastered him?
Yeah. Blood everywhere.
Looks like probably a 2-year-old.
2-year-old.
I love them loudmouth 2-year-olds. How we got set up? I mean, we weren't far from him on the roost.
No.
I mean, we weren't far from him at all.
Under 100.